Breaking news from the world of the NFL that has left fans and analysts absolutely stunned. Nick Chubb, one of the league's most dominant and beloved running backs, is now officially a Dallas Cowboy. That's right, and what many are calling the biggest and most unexpected trade in NFL history. The Dallas Cowboys have pulled off a blockbuster deal to acquire Chubb from the Cleveland Browns in exchange for multiple first-round picks, promising young talent, and a financial package that makes your jaw drop. A record-breaking $280 million over the course of the contract, making Nick Chubb not only the highest-paid running back in NFL history but one of the highest-paid players overall. This news has set sports media ablaze and sparked non-stop conversation across every platform imaginable: TV, radio, podcasts, social media, you name it. Cowboys fans are celebrating in the streets, while Browns fans are trying to come to terms with the sudden departure of a franchise cornerstone. Let's talk about just how massive this move is, why it happened, and what it means for the future of both franchises and the entire league. First off, Nick Chubb is not just any running back. He's an elite force of nature, a bruising yet agile powerhouse who's been a consistent threat ever since he entered the league. Drafted in the second round of the 2018 NFL Draft, Chubb quickly emerged as one of the best backs in football, posting multiple 1,000-plus yard seasons and being selected to several Pro Bowls. He's been a mainstay of Cleveland's offense, often carrying the team on his back literally during some tough stretches. Known for his incredible vision, breakaway speed, low center of gravity, and near impossible to tackle running style, Chubb has earned the respect of teammates, opponents, and fans alike. So when news broke early this morning that he had been traded to the Dallas Cowboys, the immediate reaction was disbelief. No one saw this coming. There were no leaks, no rumors, no hints, just an earth-shattering announcement from league insiders and eventually confirmed by the teams themselves. And it's not just the talent that's making headlines. The financials behind this trade are eye-popping. The $280 million deal includes performance incentives, signing bonuses, and a massive guarantee, all structured in a way that shows just how serious the Cowboys are about winning now. This move is about sending a message to the entire league: Dallas is all in on a Super Bowl run. After years of disappointment and falling short in the postseason, Cowboys owner Jerry Jones is making it clear he's willing to do whatever it takes to bring another Lombardi trophy back to Dallas. For the Cowboys, this trade couldn't come at a better time. Their offense, while solid, has lacked a consistent ground threat ever since Ezekiel Elliott began to decline. While Tony Pollard was explosive, he lacked the durability and consistent inside presence that Chubb brings. With Dak Prescott under center and CeeDee Lamb continuing to ascend as one of the best wide receivers in the league, adding a generational talent like Chubb completely changes the dynamic of their offense. Defensive coordinators are going to have nightmares game planning against this team now. Imagine having to defend the pass with Dak's arm and Lamb's speed, while also trying to stop Chubb on the ground. It's a pick-your-poison scenario that makes Dallas immediately more dangerous. Analysts have already started to reconfigure their predictions for the upcoming season, with many placing the Cowboys as favorites not just in the NFC East, but to make a deep playoff push and possibly a Super Bowl appearance. Meanwhile, the Cleveland Browns are left to reflect on what this means for their team moving forward. Losing Nick Chubb is more than just losing a player, it's losing an identity. Chubb was the heart and soul of the Browns' offense and a beloved figure in the Cleveland community. His work ethic, humble personality, and bruising running style made him a fan favorite, and his departure is understandably being met with mixed emotions. Some fans are heartbroken, while others see it as a necessary step in a longer-term rebuild or retooling strategy. Browns GM Andrew Berry released a statement thanking Chubb for his contributions and expressing confidence in the team's future, citing depth in the RB room and an ongoing focus on building a complete roster through the draft and strategic acquisitions. Still, no one can deny that Chubb's departure leaves a massive hole that will be difficult to fill. This trade also sends ripples through the entire NFL. The market for elite running backs has been volatile in recent years, with many teams hesitant to invest big money into the position due to concerns about longevity and injury risk. Chubb's deal shatters that trend, resetting the market and potentially opening the door for other star running backs to demand bigger contracts. You can bet that agents representing players like Jonathan Taylor, Josh Jacobs, and Saquon Barkley are watching this very closely. The trade also raises major questions for other NFC contenders. How will the Philadelphia Eagles, San Francisco 49ers, and other top teams in the conference respond? Will we see more bold moves and aggressive trades as teams try to keep up with Dallas? Already, rumors are swirling about potential counters from other top teams looking to strengthen their backfields or fortify their defenses in anticipation of facing a revamped Cowboys squad. Back in Dallas, the excitement is off the charts. Fans have flooded social media with celebration, memes, and predictions. The Cowboys team store reportedly saw a massive spike in demand for Chubb jerseys within hours of the announcement, and there are already plans in place for a press conference and welcome rally. Inside the organization, players have expressed their excitement as well. Dak Prescott posted on his Instagram story a simple "Let's go," alongside a photo of Chubb breaking tackles. Micah Parsons tweeted, "This team just got even more dangerous. Welcome to the family," at Nick Chubb 27. Head coach Mike McCarthy praised the front office for making an aggressive move and said that integrating Chubb into the offense would be a priority in training camp. On the field, Chubb's arrival gives the Cowboys an every-down weapon who can wear down defenses, convert crucial short yardage plays, and hit home runs when he finds a crease. He's a complete back, strong, fast, elusive, and incredibly smart with the football. Perhaps even more important, he's a leader. Despite his soft-spoken nature, Chubb's work ethic and professionalism set a tone in the locker room, and his presence is expected to have a positive influence on younger players. For Chubb himself, the move to Dallas is both a new beginning and a massive opportunity. He goes from a perennial underdog franchise to one of the most storied and scrutinized organizations in professional sports. The pressure will be immense. Cowboys fans expect results, and the national media will be watching every snap, but if anyone is built to handle it, it's Nick Chubb. He's faced adversity before, overcoming a devastating knee injury in college to become one of the league's best, and there's no doubt he'll be ready to prove that he's worth every penny of that $280 million. His first interview following the trade was vintage Chubb, humble, focused, and team first. He thanked the Browns organization and fans, said he was excited to get to work in Dallas, and emphasized that winning is his top priority. As this story continues to unfold, we'll be keeping a close eye on every development. Training camp is just around the corner, and it won't be long before we see Chubb donning that iconic Cowboys uniform for the first time. Until then, this trade will continue to dominate headlines and reshape the narrative for the 2025 NFL season. One thing's for sure, the NFL will never be the same after this. The Nick Chubb era in Dallas has officially begun.